Okay, so I'm now joined by the Ives manager, Ricky Marheineke, following the Ives home defeat to Coalville Town by 2-1. Ricky, bad luck, disappointing one maybe on the back of Saturday, where probably expectations were high that the momentum would continue, but a narrow defeat in the end.
Yeah, I thought we carried on the momentum from Saturday. I thought first half was a brilliant game of football. I thought two really good sides. We probably created more chances in the first half today than we have done in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Some really good defending from Coalville, blocking shots. Goalkeepers made 3, 4 brilliant saves. We've hit the bar as well. And I thought it was just a great game. I thought they played some lovely stuff as well. And the most disappointing thing from our perspective was their good play. They didn't score any goals, and then we've conceded 2 really poor defensive lapses of concentration. It was a well-worked corner, but we shouldn't be getting done with a short corner at the near post. You know, we're set up for it. We've got many of them positions, and we didn't deal with it. And then I'm not sure it was a free kick for the second goal, but it was us overplaying, getting caught on the edge of the box, and then, to be fair, it's a wonder strike, the free kick. So disappointing to give away the 2 goals, but I thought the first half was a brilliant game, brilliant to watch. 2 really good sides. Disappointed that we went in behind. I think we should have at least gone in on level terms. And in the second half, I can't question their attitude and their endeavour and their willingness to try and get back into the game. I think territory. We played most of their half in their half of the pitch, most of the game in their half of the pitch, but we just lacked the control and the composure. I think we looked a little bit tired, and I think in the second half we didn't do enough to warrant probably getting the point. But I think overall it was a point game, and we needed to make the most of the first half. And then, if I'm being honest, as the game went on and we were trying to make a few substitutions, they probably on the counter attack looked more likely to score the third than we did the second.
You had to change obviously things a little bit with Dan Barton going off and also Theo. Injuries, was that?
Yeah, Bart's took a bang on the head, and then obviously playing under the lights, he just got a little bit dizzy. And obviously with the way that the game is at the moment, as soon as there's any of them symptoms, we removed him from the pitch. Theo got a bang in the head literally in the first probably minute, and he was okay. And then the second one, the ball that hit him in the face, he again started feeling a little bit dizzy as well. So you know, these players need protecting, so we didn't want to take any risks and took them both off.
But a chance obviously for Amaru Kawunda to come on for the second half and showed quite a bit there, didn't he?
Yeah, brilliant. His willingness to run, to press, his work rate out of possession was excellent. I think he probably done a little bit too much. He was chasing one side to the other. You know, he really was doing everything he could for the team to try and get the ball back and try and get us in the game. I think he's probably spent a little bit too long chasing areas that he didn't need to chase, and then when we got the ball back, it was maybe could have been a little bit higher up the pitch. But you know, he showed some great touches. He was physical, which is, you know, as a second year scholar, is one of the things that you ask whether he's ready for it, and definitely physically he was. You know, the opportunity he got where he got squared up with a player, he showed his change of pace and his technical ability to get round the player, and he looks a real good talent, and you know, he's waiting for this opportunity, and I think today he's done really well.
Flipping back to the first half, obviously there's a number of opportunities, wasn't there, in the first half? Keepers made a number of decent saves for Coalville. The lads must have gone in at half time really disappointed that they weren't at least on level terms.
Yeah, he's a good keeper, and he's you know, his time with us was a short one, but we know how good a goalkeeper he is, and he's come back today and showed his qualities. You know, I don't think him personally, the last few weeks he got man of the match against Hitchin, I think, in the narrow 1-0 narrow 1-0 win when they beat Hitchin. He was man of the match, and you know, I don't think anybody would argue if he got man of the match again today for his for the 3 or 4. He had no right saving at least 2 of them, and he's managed to do it. So yeah, he's helped his team, and unfortunately stops us from taking at least a point from the game.
I mean, just looking forward to away games coming up. First and foremost, Alvechurch. We haven't played them yet this season. We've had obviously Long Eaton. Alvechurch moving in the right direction. Long Eaton obviously struggling. How do you see those ones going?
I don't think Long Eaton are struggling at the minute. They've had a couple of great results. They also went to Coalville Saturday and got a point, and they've been really competitive. You know, they're certainly not the team that they were at the start of the season. So I think if we if we say that they're struggling just because of the league position and we go into the game with that sort of attitude, we're going to come unstuck. Church are always fantastic, got a good manager, was a fantastic player, and assisted by, again, somebody who is you'd want to run through brick walls for, that's for certain. So great chairman, they recruit well, they're young, they're energetic, they play some lovely football. So I expect Saturday to be a real tough game, and we'll just have to dust ourselves down. I think we've obviously only got a squad of 15, and Greg Casaboni wasn't available tonight, so we're running on games with just 14 players, and playing back-to-back games in such a short space of time is tough. We just need to make sure that we look after the squad going into Saturday, and we'll assess everyone tomorrow. We'll see what the best course of action is for preparation for Saturday's game, and we'll do what we need to do for the rest of the week to make sure that we're in the best possible shape and ready for the game.
I mean, just one word on player personnel. At the weekend, Johnny Hurd's gone out on dual register. Is it to Cambridge City?
Yeah.
A word about that?
Yeah, look, he's been out for a long time. He obviously had a problem with his heel, and hasn't played any football since October. He's been training the last couple of weeks, but he's managed to get some minutes in the friendly that we had against Stotfold a couple of weeks ago, and he come through that 45 minutes all right, and then he's had a game at Manchester at step 5 and come through the minutes there okay. So now naturally he's gone to step 4 to get some minutes, and if he continues with his rehab and his game time that he's had over the last few weeks, hopefully he'll be in a position where we can welcome him back to the squad in the not so distant future.
That's brilliant. Okay, well, bad luck tonight, but good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.